A few weeks ago, I heard my dad say something, and he probably didn't even know I was listening. But I agree with what he said, man. What he said was, quality of life is very important, bro. It's very hard to have a good quality life when you're working in a way. And I'm not saying that a good quality life is a life without work. It's a life with meaningful work. So it's like, what are you really working for? What is your purpose? Are you going to work besides just paying your bills? Besides just having money? Like, do you really care about the job you do? What you do every day? What does it mean to you for real? You know what I'm saying? The sad reality is that I feel like most people don't know, but they just wake up and exist, bro. It's sad, but it's true. They might be okay with that, and I don't judge people for that. I don't bash them for that, but it's just me seeing it literally makes me want to come to tears seeing that shit. Like, it's just so sad to look at, bro. It's like people aimlessly, pointlessly just work their life away. Their job doesn't involve a passion or nothing they care about at all. It's just like whatever they could get type shit. For a lot of people, bro, probably most of the world, they eventually end up not having a choice, bro. Disclaimer, y'all, I'm on 4 days of this weed detox. I'm going through these withdrawal effects, y'all, and I'm probably gonna be sweating my ass off through the whole video. And what I'm saying is, like, there's so much people, they just work their life away for hours and hours. And I could see if, like, back in the day when you can work as a fucking janitor, you could be that one man working that one job, taking care of the whole house. Bought a house with it, got the car, taking care of his wife and kids, sending the kids to school with that one job. But it's not like that no more, bro. You gotta work 4-5 jobs to stay above water. I mean, obviously that's an exaggeration, but y'all get what I'm saying. I feel like some people, they work there for so long that they just convince themselves that, hey, this is my passion. Like, I love getting up every day, coming here, moving these boxes. This will make the world go round. There's so much people that's working these jobs and they can't even afford life. Like, literally can't afford life, bro. Barely is an understatement. I wish I can say they barely can. No, they can't. They cannot afford to get an apartment and keep up with all these bills. And if they do, eventually they're gonna end up right back where they started at. It's a nightmare, bro. A job can literally go from, oh, I'm just do this for a little bit, this little temporary job, and then you fuck around, look up, you've been there for 20 years, bro. You get you a little pay raise. You're like, okay, I might as well just stay here. You get comfortable. I understand I might sound pretty goofy at the time being, because I am currently, I'm not swimming around in my wealth right now. And it's like, when you there, your life can't really progress. Like, if you doing the same thing for 20 years, your life is going to look the same for 20 years. It don't matter if you go to work and you get better at your job, or you work harder, or you do somebody else's job, you're going to get the same whatever amount per hour, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part is that, bro, you getting paid $15 an hour and you get a raise to $18 an hour, which is probably great to most people. That's a $3 raise, but it's not gonna really change your circumstances, bro. And some people might not value that, but I value, like, progressing. I don't want to just be working and just sitting in the same spot working and I'm not moving up in life. I don't have the chance to move up in life. I don't even have the opportunity to move up in life. Like, I'm doing YouTube right now, right? I'm not getting paid for this shit, but like, I know within a few years, if I can be consistent, I have the potential to upgrade my life the more and more I keep doing this. But what happens is people go to these jobs and they might tell themselves, I'm gonna stack some money up, I'm gonna invest into my business. That's what everybody tell themselves, and they go there and they get comfortable and they look up, they've been there for 5 years, then 10 years, and just fuck it. That's your life now. They get comfortable and complacent. And I don't blame them. I honestly don't blame them, bro. I don't. Life is hard, bro. It is. When I first graduated, I got hired at FedEx, right? And I hated that job. I hated it. But despite me hating the job, despite me knowing I have dreams to chase, despite my life being miserable, I got comfortable and I got complacent. And I came home from work. This is a part-time job, by the way. We woke up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. We got off work at like probably 8 or 9, and we probably ended up getting home at like 10 a.m. or something like that. And I had the whole entire day to record videos, make TikToks, or edit, work on the business, whatever I would want to do. But I spent that whole time sleeping, bro. It's like that job like really consumed my life, bro. Like, I didn't have energy for anything else but to get up and go to work. Once I'm off work, it's like, damn, I gotta use this time to rest because I gotta go back. I gotta get up and go to work tomorrow. And I'm not saying like it's impossible to work a job and to also build a business at the same time. It's just for the adult that's living, they gotta pay their own rent, they gotta pay car notes. Imagine you gotta work 2.5 fucking jobs just to keep your head above water. And now you want to start a business, or you want to do it, because it's damn near impossible, bro. Like I said, bro, of course you definitely can grind that hard time out. You definitely can, but it's just like, damn, it's a fucking nightmare. Like, the amount of time it takes to put into a business and make it really successful and actually get to a point where you can support yourself off it, it's gonna take a lot of time, bro. Like, it's like, really, are you gonna be willing to put that time in after you just slave that work and not get paid for it? This is kind of personal, but my grandpa passed away a few months ago, which is my mom's dad. And like, my mom only got 2 weeks off of work. I hated seeing my mom being that sad. I can imagine losing a parent, like the person that raised you your whole life, and they leave this world forever and you can't ever see them. And you imagine that pain that you got to go through. That's not 2 weeks of pain, but that's like months of pain. You only get 2 weeks off work. The job just like, damn, like, oh, here goes some flowers. Be back in 2 weeks. They don't care. I mean, you can't really expect them to care, but it's just so sad. The world will just chew you up and spit you out, bro. They don't care. I talked to my mom a few days ago, and she was talking about she want to start a business. She's tired of going to work, and it's like I feel what she's saying, and I feel so terrible because it's damn near a hopeless situation. Because it's like now you got kids and you got bills and a mortgage to pay. It's not as easy to just get up and I'm gonna try this and I'm gonna. No, you gotta kind of keep that money coming in, so you can't just stop and leave. Which is the reason why I started this shit in high school. Like me personally, I can tell myself, okay, I'm gonna just have to be broke for a little minute and grind this little season out, and I can do that. I can go through that sacrifice. But my mom can't, because she has people that's dependent on her. My dad too. From what I see, I haven't been there before. Obviously, I don't have kids in the family and a house and a mortgage, but I can imagine that being a very scary, depressing situation, bro. That's not a good quality of life, bro. And I hate seeing my parents live like that. I hate it. For real. And on top of that, my dad come home from work. I mean, it's 8 hours of work, and he go cut grass, which I guess is like his side hustle or his business. I think he enjoys it, but it's still like it's a job. I remember when I first got my first job and I was working washing dishes. It was cool to have making $8 an hour. I can go buy some candy, buy a pair of shoes, buy some clothes. And there's people that here that's 30 years old, and they gotta actually find a way to make this $8 an hour, pay their bills and their mortgage and get them through life. And I'm just like, bro, I do not want to be like this, bro. Like, I might just come off as like a Gen Z teenager just complaining about reality, but that might be, bro. Reality is fucking ass. The thing is, I know I can be strong for 1 or 2 years and thug that job out for 1 or 2 years at full time, maybe try something else. But what about when I want to have kids and a family and I gotta send my kids to college? I want to take my family on trips and do all this stuff. Am I gonna be able to stay strong for all them years? I'm gonna have to when my parents not here to help me no more, you know what I'm saying, to just be here with me no more, and I'm going through that pain and I just gotta take 2 weeks off and get right back to work. That shit is terrifying to me, bro. I do not want that to be my future, bro. I know it's a lot of people like, nah, I can just get a pay raise or I can just get a promotion. But what you're gonna realize is that, bro, it's just not gonna really change your circumstances that much, bro. Unless you get a fucking $10 pay raise and now you go from 18 hour to 28 hour. Okay, it might change something, but nigga, is that gonna happen? No. If it do happen, let me know. Shit, I'm gonna be applying for some job. I'm gonna be on Indeed. You know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot of people watching this video that probably work full-time jobs, maybe 2 full-time jobs. Yeah, probably looking at me like, man, look at this nigga just complaining, just laziness, just don't want to get up and work to afford life and be a man. When I was 14 years old, I dug holes in the back of a prison for $2 an hour, and I bought me a house with that. And I understand where they coming from, bro. Like, for example, me growing up, the way I got disciplined, if I did something stupid, I got my ass whooped. If I heard somebody else complaining about, oh, I got put in the corner, my parents, I'm like, man, shut up. You just being soft at this point, bro. Like, so I understand where they coming from, bro. I definitely understand where somebody coming from. When you experience worse and you hear somebody complaining about something that's not as worse than what you've been through, it's probably gonna make you feel like, man, this nigga just complaining. But that don't change how I feel, bro. So, like I said, bro, reality is ass. It is what it is, but what it is ass. But yeah, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Let me know if y'all can relate and what y'all think about this, man. You make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, and we out.